India is on a mission to become a Viksit Bharat by 2047. A nation where innovation drives growth, opportunity empowers every citizen, and technology bridges every gap. It's a future where progress is inclusive, sustainable, and proudly made in India. Driving this transformation are India's visionary business leaders of homegrown enterprises who are redefining innovation, inclusion, and growth. From technology to sustainability, from local impact to global reach, they are the visionaries of a Viksit Bharat. TV9 Network, in association with SAP, presents Visionaries of Viksit Bharat, celebrating the minds shaping our nation's future. In this episode, we feature Haresh Abichandani, founder and managing director of Millennium Semiconductors India Private Limited, a technologist and visionary powering India's growth in electronic components, design solutions, and advanced semiconductor distribution. Starting his journey in 1995 with a small trading firm, he went on to transform it into Millennium Semiconductors. Today, a trusted Indian distributor offering design support, kitting, and component supply for key sectors such as automotive, lighting, IoT, and industrial electronics. Meet the man driving innovation in India's electronics ecosystem.
I'm Haresh Abichandani, founder and the managing director of Millennium Semiconductor Private. Back then, when I started, it was just an hassle, you can say, the hardship which you bring. I could see there is an opportunity in this industry. Electronics will reshape the world. That was what I was feeling. And I got an opportunity to work in a small company for 3 years. I started my career way too early. And I started this company called Haresh Enterprises in 1995 when I was 20 years old. It was, very, very, very small. There was no legacy, no backup. From ground zero, you had to build it. Multiple challenges. The market was very different what today it is, but you could see it's getting there. The manufacturing of electronics had just begun. The usage of electronics had just begun, and there was complexity and there was opportunity which I could find that people are not getting components at the ease what everybody wants. The opportunity was in chaos. At that time, as I said, it had just begun. The applications which were not there, they were sprouting up. Like electronic ballast, the two-wheelers, added electronics in that. All this had just begun when I started my career. And all these tier ones had just started their business. And I could visualize that there is a scarcity, there is a need to connect these dots here and to find a good supply chain partner. Because procuring component at that time was very difficult. Today, it is on the click of a mouse, you can get anything. And that time was very different. And that's where I found this opportunity, and there is a probability that we can do something here. I started this company. Perseverance is must when you want to do something in your life. You have to be very focused. I would say not focused, laser focused. When you see an opportunity or you see a pain point with your customer, or you have to address a pain which will build a business for you, you have to go all out. There will be challenges, there were challenges, in fact there were everyday challenges. But you have understood that there is something, there is a moat, and you have to go all out behind that. And that's what I did. I felt this is building up. There were incidents where we felt it is not going the way you wanted it. But that's how I think so the business runs, It can't go every day the way you want. You will fail, you have to get up, run again. And that's what I have done. Faced multiple challenges, but never give up. And I in fact preach the same to my entire team members, that failure is important, because without failure you would not enjoy the success. The component content, electronic component content in every product is increasing multifold. From back then till today, you can see the usage of component has increased, because any automation, any product you have to build today, electronics is must. The way the segments and the applications have increased, we have also tried to touch almost every segment. because I feel that is necessary. Why it is necessary? You can't put all your eggs in one basket. So we are predominantly very strong in automotive. That's our large piece of the business. But at the same time, we are doing relatively well in segments like industrial, consumer, lighting, defense, because I feel there's so much of meat. And when you want to spread your, footprint across all the segments, then you have to reach the volume with the customer, the masses. And then I would say strategically there are large customers, there are mid-sized customers, and then there is a long tail. But what is happening in today's world, there is so much of, these budding entrepreneurs and startups, they are coming up. You never know when this will scale up. Any new product, new innovative product, when it will become a $1 billion business and you are not part of it. And that's the reason we ensure that we touch most of the customers who are upcoming, growing, mid-size. That's the strategy behind it. Without system, you can't run a good company. So way back in 2012-13, when we were very small comparatively where we are today, we implemented SAP B1 because we understood it is very difficult to get transparency in the system and to cater our customer the way they are looking forward to us. And that has been a journey with us. From SAP, we got into SAP S/4HANA, we have SFDC, Salesforce, we have WMS and Darwin Box. So we have all the ingredients to have a clear dashboard at every level. So we have almost digitalized everything. On that, now what we are doing, we are adding an AI layer where we can get all the data points in the way we want. As expected, intuitively, whatever you are looking forward to, it can give us. And give us some alert system, red flags where they are needed in advance. So we are investing a lot on the entire ecosystem of building the business on digitalization and AI. AI is fueled by semiconductor itself. I don't need to say that. And being in this business or any business, I would say, future without AI and digitalization is very dark. This is my personal, it's probably a very bold statement I'm giving, but I feel without that it is very difficult. If you want accuracy, you want speed, without digitalization, you will not get it. And you want that performance and productivity, only data can give you. I personally feel I'm just a beginner. I'm learning today. Just started my journey every day, I feel. So, first thing first, you have to take every day the way it is coming. At the same time, you should have a larger vision, a big picture in front of you. A very clear, visible, big picture you have to draw within yourself. And then you have to drive towards it with complete commitment, passion, and that grind is needed day in, day out. Necessity is the mother of invention. So it was a need. I had that hunger to do something, that craze to make myself. Again, that was me when I started. Today it's company, it's a vision, it's people. But that time it was, I had to prove my skill, myself. I had to do something in life. And, at least to prove to my parents, prove to the society, and first for me, that I have the potential to do something. You keep building your potential, I feel, and then finally things turn out.
We are trying to build the entire ecosystem for our industry, from starting just from designing, from concept to the proto, how we can build the entire solution, how we can help them in identifying the right components. We are building a platform where we can do the entire testing of board, certification. So all in all, we are building a platform where they can get everything under one roof. That's the plan for us, and that's how we'll enable the industry from the small startups to MSMEs to the budders, how we can help them when they are just in the beginning of the cusp of building a product.
Next, meet Josefa Khurakiwala, CEO and Director of Biostat India Limited, the leader steering one of India's fastest-growing agrochemical and biologicals companies, driving innovation in crop solutions and aquaculture across India and 22+ global markets.